Welcome to the first nature workshop of September. Today we're going to have lots of fun. We're going to have some challenges, we're going to have some games, and I'm going to show you a few different crafts that we've made. So get ready and let's get exploring. Welcome again, my name's Rachel, I'm part of the Twinkl Home Ed team. I've got 3 kids, they are 7, 4 and 2, and we love to get outside and explore in nature with the Exploring Nature with Children curriculum. That was a mouthful, wasn't it? And we love to take you along with us and show you what we get up to. So today we're going to be exploring seeds. We've been finding lots of seeds out and about, so we're going to head into the woods and see what seeds we can get there, and we're hoping to help with some seed dispersal by eating a lot of blackberries on the way. The nice thing about exploring seeds is that you can literally find them anywhere. You can walk into your kitchen right now and you'll find some seeds. You can find them on the floor. We see lots on the floor, don't we, when we're waiting for the bus?
Yeah.
But we've spotted some high up, so I'm going to flip the camera around, see if you can spot them too. Can you spot the seeds in the tree? They are there. We haven't gone very far, and we've already found some other seeds. Can you show us how they travel, Amelia? The wind blows them away. Whoops! Are you okay? So we've got some other seeds here. So we're trying to collect 12 different types of seeds to fit in an egg box, and then we'll investigate them at home. We've found even more seeds here, and Ezra's going to demonstrate, well, Evan's demonstrating how they are dispersed.
Wait, I need to do it now.
They're digested and then pooped out and planted somewhere else. So we're just doing our bit to help the bramble population. Here's a quick craft that can help you remember about animals helping seeds disperse by eating and excreting out the seeds. We got pine cones, covered them in peanut butter and rolled them in bird seed. Then we hung them in part of the outside that we knew that squirrels and birds like to visit so that they could enjoy a tasty autumn treat. Anyway, let's get back to our nature walk. We've just come inside to find some seeds, haven't we? So we're going to find some seeds that we can eat. We just, as you can see, someone's been eating some of our nature findings. We did a bit of a detour for our nature walk, didn't we? We went into a cafe and asked them if they had anything with nuts and seeds in. We were really hoping that they would say that the Rocky Road has nuts and seeds in, but they didn't. They said, oh, the walnut cake, this and the other. And then we still really wanted the Rocky Road, so we ordered that anyway, and then we realised that it does contain a seed. Can you talk about what it is?
Well, chocolate is made from cacao beans, which is a seed
Yeah. So
from the plant that is made into chocolate.
Yeah.
And cacao beans, they turn into chocolate.
They do. So for you, we wouldn't do this for anyone else, but for you, we're going to eat some seeds. We're going to play a game called Switch. It's a really straightforward game, but it helps warm our brains up to do some good thinking and exploring of ideas. It's really straightforward. If you've been watching my videos before, you might remember how to play it. I start with an action like this. You don't follow the action until I say switch. When I say switch, you follow the action that I was just doing. Do you want to play, Ezra? Come on, because my arm's getting tired. Switch. So you do the action that I was just doing. Come and sit over there so they can see.
Okay. Really birthday.
Switch. So now Ezra should be, what was I just doing? You need to be clapping your hands.
Oh wait.
Right, look at what I'm just doing, and that's what you're doing next. I'm not going to give any more clues from now on. Switch. Switch.
What do you do?
Pat your head.
What?
Pat your head. Switch. 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 Switch.
It's hard to look at my one.
Yeah. Switch. So if you've done it right, you should be folding your arms. You can play that with each other if you'd like. But get ready, we're going to have a little bit of a think and to talk about seeds. And then I've got a big question for you. You okay?
Yeah.
When people talk about seeds, they often talk about potential. How something massive and big like this oak tree, which is a whole ecosystem in itself, which can sustain all sorts of living creatures, which has roots that go on forever underneath and leaves that spread out high above, come from a really small acorn. But that acorn seed had the potential there all along. Everything that that tree needed to become such an important part of nature was in that tiny seed. When my son was born, my first son, he was really quite small because he was early. But everything that he needed was inside that small package to become a kid, to become a grown-up. All of it is there, all that potential. You have potential too. Have a think. This is what our big question is going to be about today. Have a think about what potential you might have. Is there anything where you have a little bit of an inkling, like a little seed of something where you think, maybe that's my thing, maybe that's what I can do. Maybe you really love music and you've had a go playing and you think, I think I could play an instrument really, really well. I've got the potential to be an expert in that. Or maybe you're someone who notices when people are upset and how people are feeling. And so you have the potential to be a fantastic helper to people. What potential do you think you have in you? And what could you do to grow that potential? Just like that acorn needs to be buried in the ground, it needs to have sunlight and food and all those sorts of things to be able to grow into that oak tree, and lots of time as well. What do you need to grow your potential? Have a think and talk about it with your family. Here's another craft that we did. We double laid some cardboard, poured in some PVA glue, and then made patterns with beans and seeds. Left it to dry and then hung it up as a garland. If this is your first time watching our nature workshops, then let me just explain what's about to happen. I'm going to give you a 3, 2, 1 challenge. So I'm going to give you 3 things, 2 things and 1 thing to look for. Yep, 3, 2, 1, just like that. You can do this challenge wherever you want. You could do it on your nature walk. That's what we're going to do. This week we're going on one big nature walk. But you can also do it on any kind of time that you're spending outside in your garden, walking to the shops, or you found another seed. Whoa, oh, and a broken snail shell. Wow. Or you can even do it watching a nature documentary or something like that inside. So you ready to know what the 3, 2, 1 challenge is, Ezra? Because you're going to do it as well.
Go!
I want you to find 3 seeds that are different from each other, not just in the type of seed, but in the way that they travel. So 3 seeds that travel in different ways. I want you to spot 2 places or things that you think have potential. It could be a corner of the woods that you think has the potential to be the best den you've ever built. Or it could be a broken, littered area of the street that you think that has the potential to be cleaned up and become something beautiful. So 2 places that have potential. And I want you to do 1 thing that grows your potential. Remember we talked about that earlier on? 1 thing that's going to grow that potential. So 3 seeds that travel in different ways, 2 places of potential, and then 1 thing to grow your own potential. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So we're going to have a quick quiz now. On this side I'm going to show a leaf, and on this side I'm going to show 3 seeds. You have to guess whether you think the top seed, the middle seed or the bottom seed matches. Okay, so first leaf and then the seeds. Which one do you think it is? Is it the top, is it the middle or is it the bottom?
Oh wait, I think
Okay, it is the middle. Did you get it right? Next one. Okay, here's the tree. There are the seeds. Is it the top, the middle or the bottom? This time it's the middle again. And here we go, last one. There's the leaf. Have a look at the 3 different types of seeds. Which one do you think it is? It is the top. Well done. Here's one final craft that you could do with your collections. We turned our seeds and leaves into an autumn wreath that we could hang up inside to celebrate the changing of the seasons. We also had a bit of a competition with seeds that drop and roll to spread. We did take a tape measure, but as you can see, it was very clear which one went the furthest. Ezra's went all the way down the hill, so you could try that at home as well. Thank you so much for watching. If your grown-up wants to check out the links below, there are a few more activities that you could do together at home. But I'd love to see you next week and enjoy your exploring. And here's one last challenge. On the next picture, you need to find 5 acorns. See if you can get it before the time runs out.